with Marshon, I spoke about it at the end of the year, and he came into a tough situation, and he competed his ass off, his tail off, and he's the type of guy we want on the field, and we're really excited to have him in this offseason and build with him.
So that was our boy, the Godfather AP, talking about how he still has the utmost trust and confidence in Marshon Lattimore. And to be honest, I agree with him. I myself have the utmost, Marshon's going to bounce back, dude. He is going to trust me. Okay, you don't have to trust me, but trust AP. Don't trust me. But I feel like the main thing that people disregard regarding Marshon's, it was bad play, was that he only played with us 5 games. 2 regular season games and 3 playoff games. And, he did play a bit subpar, I'll be honest. He was injured, but I feel like it's just a super small sample size. And after that, some people want to cut bait or trade or something like that. I was like, dude, the fuck? Like, that's like securing a date with one of the baddies in your town. And then after one bad date, you're going to be like, no. She said her hamstring's not up to par. No, dude. You're going to fight through it. You're going to see you have a bright future together. You're going to get what you want. But, going with Marshon, I went through his games and everything like that. I watched the film. Okay, I didn't watch the film, but, against the Saints and the Lions, he was pretty good. He was quiet. As a cornerback, if you have no activity on your side, you're having a good game. I guess especially against the Saints, there was no passes thrown against him. The Lions game, he was solid. He was solid. But then the other 3 games, let's be honest, the other 3 games, 2 games against the Eagles and 1 against the Bucks. A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown took advantage of him physically and legally. It was bad. It was brutal. Mike Evans, another one. I think he gave up 3 touchdowns within those 3 games. Not good. I'm being straightforward. But, even with that, I still have the utmost trust in him, dude. He's going to bounce back. He's going to bounce back, and he's going to reclaim his spot as one of the top cornerbacks in this league with us this year. I'm calling it right now. If I look like a buffoon, so be it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It's gonna be about Marshon Lattimore. And honestly, I made a video the past 2-3 days about the DB room. That's like, fuck it, let me just finish on Marshon Lattimore. So let's talk about Marshon real quick. What people don't really know is that before he got traded to us, because he got traded to us at the trade deadline, last year with the Saints, he was balling. I'm not joking, dude. He was balling. Again, when we got him, I feel like there was this so much hype, and rightfully so, because, dude, we haven't had a corner here, an established corner, since the freaking Nixon era. What the fuck, who's it? D'Angelo Hall, yeah, he was good, Champ Bailey, Sean Springs. We were all super hyped. We were naming our lizards after Marshon. We were, fucking, and rightfully so. But Marshon last year, he was allowing a 12.3 completion percentage over the first 7 games with the Saints when targeted, which was the 3rd lowest amongst the 75 outside cornerbacks in this league that were being graded. Also, on top of that, he was only targeted on just 9.7 of his coverage snaps, which was, again, the 2nd lowest amongst the outside cornerbacks. These stats are from last year with the Saints, before he got traded to us. Okay, and I got more, dude. He hasn't allowed, this was going to piss off some people, but he did not allow a single touchdown in single coverage since 2021 season. And then he allowed 3 of them against us. But even looking at his PFF grade, his overall grade was a 70, which is actually pretty solid. And that's taking into consideration of what happened at the end of the season with us. So that lowered his grade down. Look at his coverage grade, was 71.8. This is considered a down year for him. And it's unfortunate that in the playoffs, the most important time of the season when everybody's watching, he's not, he's just, he didn't play up to par. But, one thing I want to say is that, obviously, the hammy. The hammy. Like, the hammies are the most annoying thing in the world, dude. Hammies are, like, especially for a cornerback, when you need your mobility to be at the utmost 100% strength, because if you don't have that, dude, you're gonna have to be guard, like. But like with him, a hammy, like, obviously it's on a case by case basis. You know, we some people they recover quickly than others, but like that to me is like one of the most annoying injuries a cornerback can have. Like, dude, I had a hammy like the other week. 2 weeks ago I had a hammy. I couldn't do shit. Physically, I was checked out. I was in the injury reserve. Mentally, I couldn't even daydream. With a hammy, I couldn't file my taxes. I was just out of it. Math is out of the equation. Hammies are freaking annoying, dude. Hopefully he comes back. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back 100%. Hammy will be out of the equation, you know. But I don't know, man. I just feel like we gotta keep that in mind. But anyways, we all saw how he recently changed his number to now to number 2. That shit looks tough, dude. That looks tough right there. If he balls out, I'm getting Frozone and Marshon, dude. I don't care. I'll get both of them. 0 and 2 on the outside of the boundaries. That looks dope. And also, I feel like sometimes you need to change your swag. I feel like sometimes you need to change your swag, man. I feel like changing his number can help him, like, you know, because this is his second team in the NFL. He's only played with the Saints his entire career. You know, he needs to reacclimate himself, get his swag back. Changing his number is perfect for that. Changing his number, change your social security, change everything, dude. Change your date of birth. You will, you know, reap and feel new again. He feel alive. That's him. He's gonna feel alive, and I like that move. And plus, that jersey's gonna look tough. But yeah, man, I just want to make a quick video on Marshon. Oh, and I forgot about this. The importance of Marshon this year is imperative, and this is why. Because our defense last year, was atrocious in the pass defense. Benjamin St-Juste, I have banned that name in this channel. I am not saying his name ever again. That was the last time I'm ever going to say it. BSJ, that's as far as I'll get. I'm not saying, but again, we were one of the worst teams in the league. We ranked 28th in opponent quarterback rating in any situation. And we allowed an NFL worst 14 touchdowns to receivers when playing man-to-man. That's where Marshon comes into play. And also, like the Commanders, we played the 13th most snaps in any form of man coverage. Marshon Lattimore excels in man coverage. This is imperative. If Marshon is balling, we're going to be able to be, I mean, I feel like we play, for what I know, we play a little bit of both, but we play a little bit more man. But if Marshon balls, it just opens up the defensive playbook. It really does. And obviously, like, we're going to use him to follow the number 1 wide receiver. He's a big key. Marshon holds the keys this year. Marsh key. But, yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Is he going to bounce back? I thoroughly believe he is. And I'm looking forward against those games against the Eagles, because he's gonna be looking for revenge, looking for revenge against freaking AJ Brown. That's gonna be a good game. But yeah, man, as always, if you disagree with anything I said, please let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Till next video, peace, y'all.